What inspired me to get into this kind of business is the love of cooking. I really love cooking. I really love tasty and healthy food. So just the problem of people putting anything just to their food so that it can taste good. Chibundiro is basically a mortar and a pestle from my community, that's the Chonyi community. It comes from the word bunda, which is to grind. Because I have to make the ginger, the garlic, the onions into small like granules of some sort or paste. So out of that, the name Chibundiro was born. It has no preservative, it has no additive. We can say we put a little salt, and that's what we can say maybe preserves it, but the recipe in itself is now the innovation. That's where the trade secret is, to make it stay for as long as you put it in a cool and dry place. Chibundiro is the next big thing. My name is Anzazi Kitty. I'm the founding director of Taste Afrique Limited, where we do value addition of vegetables and spices to make natural food seasoning products. And our brands, currently we have two. One is Chibundiro, another one is Siri. Chibundiro comes in 3, that is without chili, mild chili, and hot chili. Then we have Siri, which is Siriam Chuzi, Siria Pilau, and Siria Chai. Those are the 6 products we currently have, but we're looking at having more and more product lines in the future. What inspired me to get into this kind of business is the love of cooking. I really love cooking. I really love tasty and healthy food. So just the problem of people putting anything just to their food so that it can taste good. So the inspiration comes from solving a problem and giving out a healthy and tasty option of food additives other than what is really in the market that could not really be good to our health. Majorly also my inspiration comes from my mom's cooking. My mom loves cooking good food, and that also inspired me to start and build this to be a business because of the niche that I realized. In school, I studied Bachelor of Economics and Finance, and I'm also a certified public accountant. My background has helped me to take the business and to grow the business and to make key decisions in the business because of my economics and finance background. Yeah, so this is majorly a talent and innovation, not related directly to my education background. How long we can take it back to 15 years ago. When in school, we used to put something in the food so that the food can really taste good in boarding school and you remember your mama's food. This is when the original idea of Chibundiro came up, and we used to carry something to school, but it used not to stay for as long as even half term. You will find that it has become a bit moldy. The uniqueness about my product is that it's all natural. The product can be just sprinkled on the food when the food is on the plate. So it's an on-the-spot seasoning. And it has a very long shelf life. Like I said, it can stay for as long as 3 years. And you don't have to put it in the fridge. It has so many nutritional aspects in terms of the value you get in terms of the nutrition, the vitamins, the calcium, the iron, the antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties that are in spices are all in this jar. So it's a full jar with all the nutrients, all the tastes that somebody needs, so that their food can taste better and so that the immunity level can be improved. It has no preservative, it has no additive. We can say we put a little salt, and that's what we can say maybe preserves it, but the recipe in itself is now the innovation. That's where the trade secret is, to make it stay for as long as you put it in a cool and dry place. So we do the processing of everything here, from the onions, the ginger, we peel them here, we grind them here, we crush them here, we sort everything to the final products. Chibundiro is basically a mortar and a pestle from my community, that's the Chonyi community. It comes from the word bunda, which is to grind. So when I started making this, I used to grind so much. because I have to make the ginger, the garlic, the onions into small like granules or some sort, or paste. So out of that, the name Chibundiro was born. But beyond that, from my community, the Chonyi community is known to be taking so much chili, and this also inspired the name Chibundiro, because there's actually something called Chibundiro from my community. So I give credit to the Chonyi community that also helped me and inspired the name Chibundiro, because Chibundiro is something that Chonyis used to put, they still put in their food, and it makes the food hotter and tastier. So we've introduced small sachets. This is mainly to target the lower pyramid or the bottom pyramid areas. And we believe in the bottom pyramid areas, that's where actually the movement of money is most. And we believe that this lower pyramid covers a wider percentage of like the Kenyans. And we believe through this we'll be able to penetrate more and to attain our vision to be the Kenyan leading natural food seasoning product of all households. The COVID pandemic came, yes. We were affected in terms of maybe prices of raw materials. They went up and were fluctuating. Of course, that affects our product costing. But on the other hand, people were mostly at home, so people were cooking more, and people were also buying more in the supermarket, and that effect also enabled us to capture a new clientele, because most people use also to order from our digital platforms and our website and used to deliver directly to their homes because they don't want to come out. And I think the pandemic was a so-so situation for us, where we lost and gained, and we also were able to stabilize in the business, so we didn't close. The supermarkets and some of the outlets, we give them our products to sell with an agreed credit period. This is a challenge because they don't honor the credit period, and that puts a strain to our cash flows. So that's also a major challenge, and we are looking at making sure we complement this challenge with the general trade sales from the lower pyramid areas, which are majorly cash sales. So with that, we'll be able to complement and balance and see how we can overcome this challenge. Another challenge is that the market, before we got into the market, we have a first mover advantage with Chibundiro because no one does Chibundiro. But the market is already saturated with so many things that people can put in their foods. So we are trying to penetrate a market that has competition from entities and products that have very big like marketing budgets. So this also has been a challenge, and we personally, I believe in a day at a time and growing according to my own muscles. So that's what encourages me that today I will work as hard as if there is no tomorrow to make sure that I do everything that I need to do so that I can be able to be better placed and tomorrow can be better than the day before. Currently, I have 37 employees, majorly like 80% of which are women and 20% men. Same 80% coming from low income and vulnerable homes, mostly coming from Kibera, which is a very close community that we are in, and this is a way of also giving back. And these 37 are covered in terms of those in production and packaging, those in sales and marketing, and those in like modern trade doing the merchandising and activations to make sure the product is known and actually the take-up or the pick-up is more. So generally is that, and the administration part where we have the accountant and business analyst, and also we take interns and internships and attachments, from universities who come, and the supervisors also come and check and also supervise them and score them depending on the different parameters that have been set. So this is an encouragement that if you have something, if you have a business idea, you need to put it into action and actualize it before somebody else actually does the same idea, or before it is not done and you have no story to share, no achievements, no challenges, no failures to share to other people so they can learn from you. So I think it's something that people should really take as being privileged if they get a business idea, because not everyone gets it. I love the feedback from customers when they love the product. I love that sometimes I don't see the much I do, but I love that people really appreciate and acknowledge and congratulate me even when I don't see what I've done. So it gives me the motivation to move on and to keep working hard, because I believe some people get inspired and people become better people even from the story of Chibundiro. And you can follow, you can interact with us, engage with us, ask any questions, any recipes that you want to make through our products. We are available to assist and make sure that you get the best out of it. Contacts of the company 0707 34 8407.